Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to tell you how I get a lot of freelance projects. Believe or not, sometimes I get too many freelance projects in a month and then I tell the client either I cannot do it on time or I'm going to charge you double if I do it in this amount of time. Because if the work is an emergency work, of course, I'm going to sacrifice some other projects and double charge them for that. So in this video, I will share some of my experience. Also, I will teach you how you can get a lot of freelance projects. Now, I'm not taking this project from Upwork, Freelancer.net or any other resources like Fiverr. I'm not in any of them, and my source of freelance project is completely somewhere else, and I'm going to share with you how you can become one of them and get a lot of freelance projects. Now, this is not something like magic or it is a resource that no one knows about it and only I know, but it is something that happens over time. Now, before I talk about how I get a lot of freelance projects, I just want to tell you about how I got my first freelance project. Long story short, there was like a person who came in my computer class and I didn't know him. He said, "Sir, do you have a USB flash? I want to move some file." I had like a 64 gigabyte of like USB flash and my file was also there. So I said, "Yeah, you can use this one. It has like 10 gigs of free space." And he took it and then he bring it back to me. And a few weeks later, he came with another person and said, "This is my friend and he wants to build a website. Can you help him?" I said, "Yes, I'm going to charge you this amount." And that was my first customer. Later that year, my customer told me that the reason I came to you is because this person said, "You are such a nice person. I came to you for a USB flash. You gave me all your personal file." It wasn't like a personal file, but I did have a lot of like files in my USB flash. It all started from being nice. And that is very important in your career, because those are the first step of getting your next projects. Now, how I get a lot of freelance project? I'm not in Upwork or any of those websites who has a lot of freelance work. All of them come from YouTube. Now, I have only 20,000 subscribers. How I get the freelance work out of it? I am not doing any promotion in my videos. Recently, I do it. I get a lot of emails. People ask me, "Hey, do you want to promote my app? Do you want to promote my like software that I have, the web services I have?" If it is not related to my content, I'm not promoting them because I don't want to take the time spending like testing their software and then figuring out how I can use it. I'm not doing that. There is another resource. When I started YouTube, the only goal I had in my mind was I'm going to build a community of software developer. Later in future, if I launch a service for developers, I can just tell them that, "Hey, this is my service, you can go and buy it." And that was my main goal, like I can just do it for people. Now, of course, I'm teaching for free, but that was my future goal. But recently, some of my videos are bringing customers to me. For example, one of my videos is about Shopify website optimization. Now, I'm going to tell you this one and you can do the same thing. And now people comes to me and say, "Hey, can you optimize my website? I have watched your video on YouTube." That is one example of this. And that video got me like more than 10 clients, and some of those clients are my permanent client. Like I charge them monthly, and if they have any work on their website, I'm doing it for them and I'm going to charge them. Now, that is not the only video, that was just an example, and there are many other videos that are doing the same thing. I fix an issue for people. Now they come to me and I fix them and then I charge them. That is how I get a lot of freelance project, and it is really simple. Now, I'm not telling you it is only YouTube that is going to do. I'm going to share more resources and I'm going to show you some of the people who are doing the same thing. Now, I'm going to give you some more examples of people not from YouTube, out of YouTube, and they earn a lot of money, not only from freelance, from open source project. Let me tell you one thing. If you are in an industry, let's say you are a PHP developer or Ruby or Python, whatever, you have to be active in that community. If you are active in that community, people will notice you and people will come to you. Not only programmers, there are many professionals who will come to you. Now, the people who come in my fields know that I know something and I know how to work. That's why they come to me. Now, if you are a Vue.js developer, if you are a React developer or Angular, any of them, make sure you are active in the community. When people ask questions, if you know, go and answer them. That is how you will get noticed by other people. You may not notice it instantly, but in the future you are building your career. One of the secrets that most people get job on Facebook, Google or Twitter is because they are very active in a community and they get a lot of offer out of it. And I have seen a lot of people, they say that I get offer from Google because I know those people are working hard on their community and I know those people are expert. When Google or Facebook or any big company see that you are active in that community, of course they are going to offer you a job. It is that simple. If you want to get something, you have to give something. All things start from giving. If you are giving a service, people are going to come to you, and the next step is to keep them your permanent customer. The quality of your work is very important. It doesn't matter like how much you charge them. If you do quality work for them, they are always going to come back to you. They are going to have more work for you. In terms of keeping customer, there are many rules that you have to know, like how you are going to sell a product to them and how you are going to quote them. I want to make video in the future how I do it and how I can keep them my permanent customer, so you can get some experience from what I did. And I know I did a lot of the things myself. I didn't know. I did some research how to keep customers. Now I get some experience and I want to share it with you so you can get more customers and keep them permanent. So to recap, it all starts from being active in a community. If you're active in a community, it doesn't matter you make video on YouTube, you are answering questions on forums, you are active in Stack Overflow or anywhere. Once people notice you, you will get a lot of projects. And that is the secret to getting a job on big company. You have to show people your value. You have to show people like how you are capable. If you just work on some private projects and no one know like how you do it, they will never notice it unless you just publicly show your skill, and they will be interested in your product, in your service, in your work. So I hope this video has been informative, and I want to tell every one of you, make sure you contribute to any open source project you see out there. There are so many questions people ask, make sure you answer them. If you don't know the answer, do a research and then answer them. It doesn't have to be like accurate, but make sure you just say the right answer, and that's very important for your future career. I'm not saying go and answer them even if you don't know, but it is very important. Like most of the time, you know, if you know it, just go and answer them. It doesn't cost you anything, but it will have a big impact in your future career. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching again. I will see you in the next video.